This plant you see here is known as baboon's poison, in Afrikaans baboon gif, elephant's foot, and it's a very interesting semi-controversial plant. During September month, beginning of our summer, they start making these long creepers, and these will normally grow up into a tree. This is an adaptation to get height and therefore more sunlight. More sunlight, more photosynthesis, and more food, of course. It's also a highly adaptive plant. So as you can see in the bottom here, there's a root. Now this root or bulb can get up to 1 meter high, can get quite wide, and it's a way for this plant to store water for periods of drought, excessive heat, and even cold. The leaves is covered in a very fine silky hair. This fine silky hair is also adaptation to cope with heat, so it will reflect excessive sunlight and heat away from the plant, thereby protecting it. Now, the scientific or the Latin name for this plant is Adenia glaucos. Now, Adenia in Greek refers to a gland, and there's glands at the base of the leaves. These plants get visited quite often by ants. It might be that ants help pollinate the plant, but it also might be that the ants protect this plant from other insects. And then glaucos, also coming from a Greek, referring to a very dull grey-green color. Controversial about this plant is that according to some sources, the tuber or the root here is used as a source of water, and according to other sources it's actually poisonous. Apparently there has been human fatalities attributed to the use or eating of this plant. So based on that, it's a very good idea, especially after touching the leaves, to go and wash your hands. Fortunately, I know just how and where. Right, so here we have it. This is the plant I was referring to. Beautiful pink flower, otherwise nondescript creeper. Lying on the ground like this, doesn't look like much. This is actually called devil's thorn. It's also called sheep's thorn. It's also called boot protector for some reason. Don't know why. The Latin name for this plant, Dicerocarium eriocarpum. Diceros means two horns. I've got here one of the seeds. Unfortunately, it's quite an old seed, but you can see just about one thorn there. There's normally two next to each other. You can see how this would hurt a lot if you were to step in this. Right. It's got a lot of uses. It's used as an after sunburn ointment, treatment for gonorrhea. You've got it right here, and a hair relaxer. So also for a shampoo. And then what we're really interested in is, with all of the above uses, it makes a very interesting soap. So what we do is we grab just a few leaves like that, and add water, and we're going to use this to wash, and you should be able to see that it very much becomes like a slime. That is actually a very nice hand wash, cleaner, body wash, shampoo, multifunctional cleaner, and then like I said, of course, a sunburn treatment. Thank you very much for watching. Subscribe, like, and keep watching.